Hello friends, I am Dr. Sudhan Sharma from School of Computer and Information Sciences, Indira Gandhi National Open University. And in our earlier session, we discussed about online based marketing research, wherein we compared the online based marketing research with the traditional approach of marketing research, and we learned about what are the steps of conduct of marketing research. Over there, we also discussed about some of the techniques which are required for the conduct of marketing research, and we identified some of the tools for the conduct of various aspects of the marketing research. Now, in this session, we are going to extend our discussion and we are going to identify new technologies for the usage in marketing research. So, in this session, we are going to discuss about various cutting edge technologies and understand these technologies to gather more accurate real time insights and make the data driven decisions to stay competitive in the evolving digital landscape. So, firstly we are going to list some of the cutting edge technologies to help the marketers, which we are going to discuss in this session. We are going to understand, say briefly we are going to discuss say artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data analytics, natural language processing, chatbots and virtual assistants, blockchain technology, Internet of Things, that is IoT, augmented reality, virtual reality, social media analytic tools, eye tracking technology, facial recognition technology, voice recognition and voice search analysis, and geolocation and geofencing technology. Apart from this, we are going to discuss about predictive analytics, cloud computing, and pragmatic advertising tools. Now, artificial intelligence and machine learning are very much important for the automation of the data analysis and to predict the customer behavior. They actually provides the personalized marketing insights, and we are having different tools likewise IBM Watson, Google AI, ChatGPT are frequently using the concepts of artificial intelligence and machine learning and deep learning. Now, artificial intelligence means incorporating intelligence to the machine. So, how the machines are being equipped to think like human beings. So, in order to perform these things, we are supposed to go into the deeper insights, and we may require the understanding of the machine learning and deep learning, which involves neural networks. So, machine learning and deep learning are actually associated with artificial intelligence in the manner that machine learning is subset of artificial intelligence and deep learning is subset of the machine learning. In deep learning, we are using neural networks which can be trained by respective algorithms, and they are also called deep neural networks and very much required when we are going for the tasks like image classification or speech recognition or whatever. But they are frequently using neural networks. We are nowadays having artificial neural network or ResNets are there, CNNs are there, and number of neural networks are being going on. Now, machine learning is actually using the algorithms as an algorithmic approach to learn the system, and likewise the human beings are learning some topics and they are being applying understanding those topics to execute some tasks which are very different, which are not being told into their learning system. So, they are being used as prominent tools for online based marketing research. Now, the next important tool is your big data analytics, as it is always emphasized that in online based marketing research, we are gathering the data day in and day out. So, the accumulation of data is on very higher side. So, we need to process very vast amount of the data which may be structured or unstructured, and we need to identify the trends and the patterns which are embedded into the data. The structured data, the unstructured data might be say it might be voice, it might be image, it might be video or whatever. So, the data can be of any type, and in order to understand the role of the data in the marketing research, we need to because this data can be used to identify the target markets, or you need to evaluate the market potential. Apart from this, how to monitor the competitive landscape. So, all these things, be it assessing marketing effectiveness or tracking the customer behavior, all are being related to the data which is gathered. So, big data analytics is another prominent technology which is very helpful in conduct of the online marketing research. Nowadays, large language models, we need to understand what the sentiment of the customer is all about. So, we may need to analyze the text from the social media, from the customer reviews or the surveys, and we then can understand the sentiments and the opinions of the customer. So, in order to perform natural language processing, we are having softwares like Amazon Comprehend, IBM Watson, Natural and NLTK tools are there, and they are actually very helpful when we are going for the language translation, or we need a smart assistant on sentimental analysis, which is very important so as to understand the behavior of the customer. So, may it be social media monitoring or whatever, the natural language processing is on very high demand because it is the text, it is the sentiments of the customer which requires attention by the respective markets, and this is a prominent tool. We are also having chatbots and virtual assistants, and both chatbots and virtual assistants are quite different, and they are being used to collect customers' feedback and insights through automated interaction. Now, so far as the intelligent virtual assistants are concerned, they can understand the complicated queries made by the customers, but so far as the chatbots are concerned, they are just rule based conversational AI is being used by them, because we are giving them the questions and the answers which are to be replied for those particular questions, but the intelligent virtual assistant can understand the complicated queries and detect the intent or the sentiment involved with the customer, wherein the chatbots are lagging this ability to identify the sentiment or the intent of the customer. So, nowadays we are explicitly using intelligent virtual assistant to identify the needs, sentiments, behavioral patterns of the customers. So, again for the conduct of the real time analysis, marketing research analysis, we need to gather the data in a real time mode, and in order to gather the data in the real time mode, we need to rely on the Internet of Things. So, in the Internet of Things, we are using sensors for the collection of the data, and they collect the data in the real time manner, and various smart devices are being involved into this, and the collected data is analyzed to predict the behavior of the customer or to identify the usage patterns. So, we may nowadays everybody is using, most of the persons are using smart watches or connected home appliances. So, the things are transforming from normal cities to smart cities and smart homes, be it in the sector of the healthcare or the transportation or smart manufacturing or cars or whatever you mean to say. So, whichever market segment you want to cater, whichever industry you want to cater, you need to have the access to the real time data, and key to the real time data is your Internet of Things. So, it is a prominent technology nowadays to gather the data, and then big data analytics. So, I mean to say that it is not the independent single component which is going to serve, it is the cluster of component, it is you are supposed to gather the data by Internet of Things, then apply the big data analytics, and so those things goes in hand in hand. Apart from this, so far as the authenticity of the data and the data security and transparency is concerned, the blockchain technology is the next important technology which is required for the assurance of transparency and security and authenticity of the data. So, the blockchain technology is very much useful for fraud prevention, because we are gathering the data from the decentralized resources, and there are different properties for the blockchain. Likewise, we are having, say, smart contracts, and you are having the trusted data. There is a consensus algorithm. So, and each and every data is time stamped. So, the data is quite immutable. So, as a result of which the authenticity of the data is being assured by the blockchain technology. So, you need to have more and more robust systems. So, IoT, big data analytics, blockchain, all together, all they are working together to provide you the more secure, safe and reliable environment. Now, many a times the customers are interested in testing the products in the virtual manner, say into the real estate. The customer is not able to visit from abroad to some other country and look into the property, that how the properties look and feel is all about. Then to target or to cater such type of target audience, the augmented reality and virtual reality are very useful tools, as they allow the businesses to test the product concepts and gather customer reactions in immersive environment. So, there are applications nowadays like virtual store tours and product simulations, wherein you are explicitly using artificial reality and virtual reality to for the conduct of the marketing research. So, that means this AR and VR, that is augmented and virtual reality, are really getting the customer engagement. They are helping to gather the real time feedback of the customer. They are allowing the customer to perform the shelf test and the evaluation of the products, and this is very helpful technology for the conduct of marketing research. Now, social media, people, customers, companies, and they are all conduct through the social media, and be it Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or what you say. So, in order to track the social media engagement and perform trend analysis, that how the customer sentiments are being changing based on your, by using your artificial intelligence tool, you are having Hotsuite and Brandwatch are some of the prominent tools which are being used to perform the social media analytics. Now, social media is nowadays the prominent field because it increases the reach towards the customer, it improves the engagement and provides a competitive edge. Apart from this, it provides greater insights into the product, into the customer sentiments, customer satisfaction, or accordingly you can perform the management of your product. So, these are some of the benefits of social media analytic tools, and social media analytic tools are very much required also in their marketing research, which is to be performed in the online manner. Now, nowadays we are providing ads onto the YouTube channels, and but how to assure that the person is seriously watching the ad, because by clicking onto the ads, now models are available wherein the persons are making money, but how the companies may get it assured that the ads are being appropriately watched or not. So, in order to measure the visual attention to the advertisements or the product placements onto the websites, that is very much required to optimize the design. We need to have the software like eye tracking technology. Softwares are website UX testing and packaging design are some of the examples which explores eye tracking technology. So there are different type of eye tracking technology. We are not going into the details of those eye tracking technology, but just to make you understand that there is remote eye tracking or head mounted eye tracking. Apart from this, we are having pupil dilation measurement and wearable eye tracking. These are some of the eye tracking technologies wherein by using these softwares you can see that you may use it in your examinations also, that the person is looking into the screen only or looking here and there or whatever. So so far as the research conduct is concerned, so far as the education system is concerned, because nowadays educational products are also there. So whether the student is attentive into your class, or whether when the examination is being conducted, so the student is attentive or not. So eye tracking technology plays a very important role in development of such type of educational products. Now apart from this, emotion analysis is very much required, that after looking into any ad or after looking into any visual, how to analyze that the customer emotions are on the positive side or onto the negative side. So we need to have some softwares. Likewise, Effectiva and Face++ are some of the promising softwares which are used for the facial recognition technology. And this technology is working. Likewise, some software is there then to identify the emotions. Firstly, the software should detect the face, where the face is onto the screen. Then after detecting the face, the feature extraction is to be performed, and based on the feature extraction, it is to be identify that or to recognize that which type of response is there. Is it on the positive side or onto the negative side? So this facial recognition technology is assuring greater security, and it helps companies to provide faster services, and the customer is also enjoying better experience, because by having face to face interaction, by looking into the expressions of the customer, the companies are able to analyze whether the customer is happy, what is the satisfaction level of the customer. Apart from this, it assures the authenticity, and as a result of which the crime rates can be reduced, because you are not going to have the fraudulent data. Once the face is being recognized, you are assured that whosoever is the respondent is the original one. So you are able to integrate the face recognition technology with the other technologies. Likewise, your eye tracking system, you can integrate your face recognition technology with the eye tracking system, and you can get ample amount of information which might be useful for the conduct of your marketing. These all are, say, be it your eye or your face or your voice, these all are the biometric features which are providing better insights for the study regarding your customer behavior. So voice also plays a better feature to provide better insights, and we are having tools like Google Assistant or Amazon Alexa, which can search the voice trends and user commands. So how such technologies are working? We are providing the audio inputs. Those audio inputs are being pre-processed, and on the basis of pre-processing, we are extracting the features and identifying the patterns, and then the language processing is being performed. We are nowadays using these technologies like Amazon Alexa day in and day out in our smart TVs, mobiles, music systems, wherein we are giving our voice commands. But there are some challenges and limitations to the voice recognition. Likewise, there might be background noise, and there might be voice changes. The changes in the language and the accent are quite prominent problems when we are going for the voice recognition and voice search analysis for market research. It is to be noted that companies are spread across the country, and based on the geographical location, say somebody is residing in city X. So, advertisements of the companies from city Y might be of importance, but might not be of that importance to that person, because the customers are looking into the local products. So, geolocation and geofencing technologies are very much required to track the customer movements and behavior in the specific location for targeted marketing research. We are having Google Map APIs and Foursquare APIs as prominent tools for the conduct of geolocation and geofencing technology. Now, in order to understand what is geofencing, the process of geofencing involves that the user with mobile device enter the geofence location. Geofence location is the location wherein if the customer enters into that area, the person is going to receive the communication, the advertisements from the companies which are functional in that particular area, and when the person moves out from that area, then the advertisement from that particular area stops coming to it. So, it is helping the customer to have the information about the company's products and all other things based upon the geographical location. So, the user with the mobile device enters the geofencing location. At that point of time, the GPS technology captures the mobile location and the device ID of the user, and the user opens up the browser of the app in their mobile devices, as a result of which, as and when it opens the app or the browser, the ads which are prominent in that particular region starts appearing onto his or her mobile. So, the user begins to see the ads from the point it enters into the geographically fenced location. So, geofencing technology is very useful when the customer wants to have the information for that particular area, particular region, what are the companies, what are the resources, what are the different type of products, what is the what is the behavioral patterns of the persons residing in that area. So, all these things are very important when we are conducting the marketing research. So, geolocation, geofencing technology plays a vital role. Thereafter, we are having data analytics tools, SAS predictive analytics and IBM SPSS are quite prominent in performing data analytics, and there are different type of data analytics, and they are categorized on the basis of their complexity and the value. The data analytics might be descriptive, diagnostic, predictive or prescriptive. So, so they are used to analyze the data and forecast the future trends and customer preferences. So, the descriptive data analytics is required when we are supposed to identify that what happened. To address such type of questions from the data, we need to undergo the descriptive statistics or descriptive data analytics. The questions like why did it happen are answered by the diagnostics data analytics, but what will happen? So, what will happen in the futuristic trends, the predictive part will be taken care by the predictive data analytics, and how can we make it happen? So, this type of questions from the data can be answered by using the prescriptive data analytics. So, answer to all the questions, all the tools now resides in the tools of cloud computing. So, cloud computing is the future of most of the fields, be it marketing research, that is online marketing research, because it provides software as a service, you are getting platform as a service, you are getting infrastructure as a service, you are getting functions as a service. So, be it your storage, be it your processing, be it your handling of the data. So, everything is being handled by cloud computing. So, cloud computing for data storage and analysis is a prominent feature for marketing research analysis, because you are gathering the data from IoT devices, you are gathering the structured data, unstructured data. So, huge amount of data storage is required at runtime. So, cloud storage services are very much required. Apart from this, for online analysis, you are having various platforms. We are having AWS, Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud, which are prominent platforms for cloud computing. So, this is one of the most required and the upcoming trend that the companies are going with different cloud environments, be it public or private or hybrid, and they are exploring the potential of the cloud computing for the conduct of their respective tasks, and it is heavily required for marketing research. So, in this session we had explored various new technologies which are being used for marketing research, companies are using nowadays, and you got the idea that how online marketing research, the regime is changing, and companies are using more and more real time systems for taking timely decision. So, this is all about this session. Thank you very much.